Hello everyone. This time we are about to solve word problems or real life situations that will need linear equation in one variable. But before that, we should learn how to translate first some word sentences into mathematical equations. So let's have an example here. We are asked to translate them. So letter A, the sum of x and 5 is 20. So how do we translate that? So, first is the operation sum is plus x. So normally, in some examinations, in some tests, we say the sum of an unknown variable or an unknown value. So we represent a variable for that. So probably x. So the sum of x and 5 is, yung is naman natin, equal sign yan. So 20. So that's a translation. Let's proceed to B. 14 is 5 less than twice y. So dapat word by word lang talaga yung pag-translate natin. So we'll start with the word 14. So 14 is an equal sign. So huwag natin kalimutan. Is 5 less than. So when we hear the word less than, there's a word than, you're supposed to write the 5 on the right side of the minus. Okay? So, 5 less than twice y. Twice y meaning 2 times y or 2y. Okay, let's have C. 15 less y is 60. So, walang than. So, wala tayong ililipat or basta we would just have to follow the flow of the statement. So, 15 less is minus, y is an equal sign, 60. Next, the product of A and half of B is C. So the product, so multiplication. So we can use parentheses for that. The product of A and half of B. When you hear the word of blank, that's multiplication. So half of B is 1 half times B or 1 half B. Is again an equal sign and C in the very end. Okay, let's have E. Thrice the sum of x and 1 is 10. Thrice is 3. Thrice the sum. So, you're supposed to multiply 3 with something. But because the next word or keyword is another operation, you're supposed to enclose them in parentheses. Okay? So, thrice the sum of x and 1 is 10. So if you notice, word by word lang talaga yung pag-translate ko. So don't take them as one, just like in English. Like you just have to scan and skim. In math, it's really important that you really take word by word. So let's continue. Let's have F. Okay, the sum of, okay, the sum of thrice x, so meaning 3x, and 1 is 10. Next, the sum of 5 times x and 2 is 6. So the sum of 5 times x, so 5x yung 5 times x is 5x. And then you have 2 is 6. Let's proceed. H. Okay, we have 6 times the sum. So, ito na naman, dalawang operation na magkasunod, times at sum. So, meaning, parenthesis yung gagawin natin. 6 times the sum of x and 2 is 36. So, let's proceed now to example 2. So, we're now asked to write an equation for each of the following by using only one variable. So, to do this, you need to complete the R and the E. Ano yung R at saka E dito? R stands for representation. And I think obvious naman kung ano yung E. Yung E naman natin is yung equation. Based from the word problem and your representation. So kaya una talaga yung representation. Kasi hindi mo magagawa yung equation kung wala kang representation. Okay, so paano natin makukomplete yung representation ng A? Okay, let's go through with it. The sum of the ages of Benito and his brother is 89. Benito is 11 years older than his brother. So for now, yung A, pwede naman natin siyang gamitin sa R. Pero I would prefer that we will go with the second sentence for our representation. So bakit? Kasi meron tayong clue kung ano yung age ni Benito. Di ba? Ano yung age ni Benito? It's 11 years older than his brother. Ibig sabihin nun, kung the age of Benito will depend on the age of his brother. So, you see Benito, dependent, his brother is independent based from the sentence. Kasi we will not be knowing the age of his brother with the use of this statement. But we know that we will know the age of Benito based from this statement, depending on the age of his brother. So, ano yung gagawin natin? Kung alam naman natin na si Benito, nagdi-depend kung ano yung edad kung ano yung edad ng kanyang brother, we will now represent the age of his brother kasi siya yung independent. So, we say, let X be the age of his brother. Okay. So, kung ano yung medyo wala tayong clue talaga kung ano yung age niya, siya yung magiging X natin. Okay? And then finally, we can already represent the age of Benito by translating the statement, Benito is 11 years older than his brother. Benito is 11 years older than his brother. So, may than na naman. Kung may than, meaning pabaliktad tayo. So, yung 11 nasa right side dapat, hindi sa left. So plus dito, then 11. Then, 11 years older than his brother. And the age of his brother is represented by X. So, ilalagay natin dito, X. Okay? So, ano yung equation natin? We will get the equation from the other sentence. Okay? That the sum of their ages will be 89. So, the sum of the age of Benito and his brother is an equal sign, and that's an 89. Benito's age is represented by X plus 11. And this brother, that's an X. So the equation now is X plus 11 plus X is equal to 89. So for now, do not simplify yet because you're just asked about the equation of the situation. So do not bother to combine x and x yet. So you're just asked to translate whatever is given to us. Okay, so let's proceed to B. Now it says that the area of a rectangle is 32 square centimeters and the length is twice the width. So ito na naman. So yung area of the rectangle is 32 centimeters. Wala naman tayong idea kung ano yung length at saka width based from that. Pero sa second sentence, meron tayong alam tungkol sa ating length at saka sa width. To be more specific, yung alam talaga natin is yung length. Ano yung sinabi ng sentence? Yung length is twice the width. So magdi-depend si length kung ano yung width. Pero si width, independent siya from the sentence. So, ibig sabihin nun, meron tayong dalawang missing. Ano yon? Yung length at saka yung width natin. Pero, sino ang x sa dalawa? So, the length is twice the width. As I said, yung independent yung magiging x. And for now, dependent si length sa width. So, width is independent. So, let x be the width. And then yung length naman natin, i-translate lang natin yung sentence. The length is twice the width, which is now represented by x. And now you're ready to make the equation. So, ano yung formula ng ating area of a rectangle? Area of a rectangle is just length times width. So, area is equal to length times width for rectangle. Alam natin na yung area is 32. Yung length natin is represented by 2x. At saka yung width natin is represented by x. So there you go. This is our equation. Kasi yung goal natin is gumawa tayo ng equation na meron lang one variable involved, which is, as of now, x lang.